What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Lorwyn Eclipsed standard content here, and today we are going to continue our trend of taking a look at very well-performing Pro Tour deck lists, and we are going to be taking a look at Zevin Faust, who finished with a 9-1 constructed record. That's pretty good. What did Zevin play, you might ask? Well, this is blue-white Flash, although it kind of feels a lot more like blue-white Prison in some instances. So essentially what this deck is trying to do is sort of lock your opponent out of the game with four, yes, that's right, 4 copies of main deck High Noon. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. So the reason that this is so powerful is when you combine it with things like Aven Interrupter and Aang Swift Savior, which are both cards that can sort of exile your opponent's spell and make them play it on a future turn. Well, in the case of Aang, they can play it in the same turn because airbend, you say you airbend a creature or spell and then they can cast it that turn. With Aven Interrupter, if you plot the spell, they can't even replay it that same turn. But if you have a High Noon in play, well, they can't replay it that turn anyways. So every single turn they're casting one spell, you're interacting with their spell, whether it's Aven or Aang or even Nomoralize or Spell Snare, and then you're kind of utilizing those creatures that you played, Avens and Aangs, to just attack your opponent while they're sort of locked under this High Noon. You also just happen to have a very good curve of creatures between Voice of Victory and Floodpit Drowner, both of which have some sort of interactive ability. Voice of Victory meaning so that your opponent can't play on your turn. Floodpit Drowner meaning that you can sort of tap your opponent's stuff down. Maybe they have a mana creature that's very important to be able to tap. And then you have some of the best 1-mana interaction in the format with Seam Rip and Spell Snare. The other sort of part of this deck is the card advantage engine with Enduring Innocence and Curiosity respectively. I will say, both of which happen to work very well with Voice of Victory. Innocence, whenever you attack with Voice, you get a creature token that draws you a card off Innocence. And if you have Curiosity in play with Voice of Victory, well, you approximately draw 10 million cards. And then another very powerful axis of this deck that I think a lot of people maybe don't realize is the interaction between Aven Interrupter and Avatar's Wrath. So Avatar's Wrath says, choose up to one target creature, then airbend everything else until your next turn. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. So when you airbend all of their creatures, normally airbend would say, well, you can play this card for 2 mana. Aven Interrupter says not so fast. So not only can they not play spells on the following turn, for every spell that they want to play that got airbent the previous turn, they have to pay 4 mana. And sometimes they can't even play more than one of those spells. So you kind of see how you can, sort of set up this weird pseudo-prison style game with this deck. And then we also get some pretty good utility out of our mana. 2 copies of Abandoned Air Temple, which happen to work very well with the relatively low curve, and also you make extra bodies with Voice of Victory for the temple, single copy of Restless Anchorage, and then a bunch of blue-white lands, including Lorwyn Eclipsed Staple Hallowed Fountain, which doesn't seem like much, but is a very huge boon for all of these Azorius decks. And then moving on to the sideboard, you have the usual suspects, some Graveyard Hate, some counter spells, some Clarion Conquerors, because people do still play Badger Mole Cub, don't let the PT results fool you. Some Tishana's Tidebinders for Spider-Man decks, and then the card I want to highlight here that Zevin played, 3 copies of Ajani Outland Chaperone. I don't know if you guys got to catch Zevin's camera match, but he actually ultimated the Ajani, and it was a game that I think a lot of people, the commentators including, thought he was losing that game. He then ultimated Ajani, put 20 permanents into play, and everybody realized, oh, actually, he's not losing that game. So Ajani, very, very powerful tool against the control decks, makes a lot of sense in this deck. The 4th Avatar's Wrath, and then some other, additional threats as well. So Zevin went 9-1 at the Pro Tour. I'm not sure if I can replicate that sort of success on the arena ladder, but I will try my best. So without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for the first match. Kind of sus. Every time a Badger Mole Cub gets spell snared, an angel gets his wings. A second cub? They never have the second cub. They never, ever, ever have the second cub. Yeah, sure, that's fine, I think. I could interrupt this. You know what? I will interrupt this. I feel like they don't really have a lot to do. It's not the most powerful interrupter target, but if they're kind of on, you know, if they're not doing a lot over there, I think it's fine. Because it does sort of time walk them. I don't care about that. Yeah, see, I can ang this, and then now this costs 4. Oh, that's good. That's a good draw. I like that draw. God, this deck is so rude. That is probably worth anging, right? Because then they can't play it. Because it costs 4 from exile. God, this deck is so rude. Wait, that came into play tapped? Shit, I should have flipped ang. I just assumed that it came into play on tapped. I didn't realize that I didn't have a basic land. Whoops. Whoops. Was a small miscalculation. Standard is good. I've been saying this for... basically said this all day yesterday. This feels like a completely different format. It really genuinely does not feel like the same format we were playing last week. It's crazy. I don't like that. Do I have to kill this Chocobo? I really don't want to. I'm 1 point short. Because I can dome them for 5 and then activate Temple, right? That's only... Dome them for 5, they go to 7, this is 6. Shit. I guess we chill. I don't like that. I'm at 15. What one spell can they cast that would kill me? Harmonizer I'd be dead to? Can I play around Harmonizer? I guess I can leave 1 back. So if I... Let's say I leave 1 back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shitty thing is they can just gain 2 off the Origins. Only Ang attack? Well, I kind of have to leave up High Noon is the problem. But I also think I have to leave a blocker back at 15. Maybe I just don't even need a blocker. Because the problem with not attacking with both is they gain 2 life off of the Origins, which really messes with me having lethal next turn. So I think I'm just going to do this. Yeah, it's tricky. Because, again, if I leave the Aven back, they stay at 10, then they can play the Esper, go back up to 12, and then I'm in the same spot. I end step High Noon, untap, activate. I only have 11, because I have 6 plus 5. I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead, right? 3, 4... Because if I kill Ice Tail in response, they just go crack, crack. 6, 12, 24. If I go to kill Chocobo, they fetch, save it. Kill Chocobo. Fetch, save it. And they still have this in play. I think I'm dead. I think there's no matter what I do. So I guess I should have left a blocker back? Yeah, I mean, I can... Maybe they won't activate. I guess... Yeah, if I kill Harmonizer, they just fetch in response. Maybe they won't activate their card. Yeah, so maybe if I kept back a blocker, I would have not died that turn. But if I keep back a blocker, I still don't have lethal. Because, right? So I keep back a blocker. They're at 10, right? Oh, wait a minute. No, I would have had lethal. Because they're at 10. I leave back Aven. I chump block with Aven. End of turn, High Noon, put them to 5. Untap, attack, after blocks, flip-ang. And that would have been lethal. Okay, that was the right line then, I think. Tricky game. Tricky game. I actually kind of like Rest in Peace against them, as weird as that sounds. What don't we like? Counter spells aren't great. Innocence, Curiosity, probably not necessary. I knew Voice. Voice is kind of shite too, right? Kind of want to just become more of a control deck post-board. I don't want this stuff. I'm going to cut 2 voices and keep in the no more lies. Give that a try. Yeah, so I think I messed that first game up. I guess I was supposed to hold back the Aven and then still have lethal with the Aang the next turn. Okay, this one works. Hopefully can find a land. Go turn 2 High Noon, hopefully rip land to hold up these. Okay. Honestly, High Noon is not fantastic against them, but I don't know. I mean, I think you gotta keep it because it just works so well with these, the Avens and the Aangs. But they can easily just play 1 spell turn. Do I like clam chowder? Well, here's the thing. I'm from New England, and I've lived in New England my whole life. So I'm like a, you know, I basically grew up on clam chowder. But I also worked at a restaurant that made clam chowder, and like that was our most popular item. So I've interacted with it a lot. So it's like, yes, I do like it, but I'm also kind of sick of it, you know? Yeah, that's parents in New England. Today was a good day. They have protection spell. This kind of sucks, but chowda. I don't really have the Boston accent though. Even though I've lived in Mass basically my whole life, I don't have that Boston accent, which I can appreciate. I've never liked clam chowder. I mean, I like it. It's just like, you know. Growing up, I got a little sick of it because I just had so much of it, you know. So I did get a little sick of it growing up. Can I pump here? 6. Yes. 6, 12. It's 1 short. I think pumping is fine. I mean, I can't die this turn because they can't play Ice Till and Harmonizer. Yeah, this is the first match. Match numero Juan. I wonder if they can kill me through a Flood Pits Drowner next turn. If they have Harmonizer and like enough fetch land triggers to make 2... I guess even if they make 2 attackers, I can Flood Pits one of them and block the other one because they don't play haste. They don't play haste creatures. Your turn. I can also High Noon a creature if I need to. I shouldn't need to do that, but I could do that if I need to. Red mana, mostly just starting town. That Does... Well, that actually does matter, huh? Because the tokens have reach. So I guess I got... Well, no, I was going to say I got punished for playing a High Noon. But if I played a High Noon that turn, then I couldn't sacrifice the one in play. Dome them and dome them. I'm a mana short. There's an untapped land on top? I sure hope there is. Sure fucking hope there is. There's always an untapped land, right? It's definitely not starting town. It's never starting town. Okay, fuck me. Can I survive? I think I can survive, right? They have 5 of these, because they crack 3 end step. I tap 1, I block 3 of them. I take 3, 4, 5, 6. I shouldn't be dead, right? We should be fine. So we cast the High Noon and pass. I could play my other copy of High Noon. Hold. Nice auto tapper. Oh, dude, the auto tapper hates starting town. It doesn't actually matter, because I can't play Drowner and No Moralize. So it doesn't actually matter. Infine, thank you for the resub. 18 months, welcome back. You. The Lorwyn basics. The OG Lorwyn basics are nice, but I have to purchase them in the store? I don't want to do that. Too expensive. Okay, GG. That's their 1 allotted spell per turn. I somehow won this game. I feel like I shouldn't have won this game, but I somehow did. Yeah, I guess technically you're right. I probably should have went Drowner into Noon and hold up Counterspell. I guess you're probably right about that. I don't think the Counterspell does anything, because the card that I would lose to here is Harmonizer, and they already have 8 mana. So I don't think Counterspell matters. But you are technically correct, yes. He's coming for ya. He's coming to drown in your piss. What? Drown in the pits. He's just a pits guy, you know? A big fan of pits. Yeah. Does the nursery give hexproof? No, just indestructible. I could also just tap an Ice Tail instead, but... These landfall decks? What about them? 3, 6, 7, 8... Is there like a random pump spell that I lose to? I don't know. No, because they've already cast 1 spell, never mind. What am I saying? I literally have a High Noon in play. 2 life, by the way. Very, very important 2 life. 2 life is notably more than 1 life. Jesus Christ. Woo! That game was closer than I wanted it to be, I'll say that. A lot closer than I wanted it to be. Do you guys think Clarion's not good against them? I mean, they have Elf Cub, but, like, they have so many ways to play through Clarion. Ice Till, Harmonizer, Sapling Nursery, Earthbender Ascension, Esper Origins. It feels so weird. I don't know. Like, you wouldn't think that Clarion is bad against the Cub Elf deck, but their deck just operates on so many different axes. And I think Clarion is only good against a very small percentage of their draws. I guess I don't know what's better than it, like maybe more voices. Yeah, let's try like this. Yeah, Rest in Peace against the Ice Till is nice. It's good against Ice Till and Origins. I could buy that. I was thinking about Rest in Peace for game 2. Should I passage on red? I'm not going to do that. Not with Washington in hand. I almost clicked tapped and then I forgot I drew Spell Snare. Maybe I'm supposed to hold up Washington there. But I kind of want to go High Noon here. Next turn, Rip plus Washington. But now I can't rip anything. Oh, man. I'm not very good at answering a Earthbender Ascension on the battlefield. Seems like kind of a problem. I can't double spell here either, because I can't Seam Rip. There's nothing to Seam Rip here. I think I'm just going to pass. Maybe Washington. If they go for, like, a Searcher here. Like, second Ascension, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Surely it's got to be Washington here, right? I think it has to be. Might as well do it for 1. Trigger! Trigger! Now they can't attack either, which is nice. But again, I don't really know. I don't know how I'm beating these Ascensions. Ever. What? That's good for me. I like that. I know they just want to get a counter on it, but I'm fine with that. Four in hand? I guess we just hold up Aang this turn. Yeah, definitely Aang this turn. And the next turn I can maybe go Drowner on my turn, hold up Snare on their turn, something like that. Getting the draw card off Washington is nice. Yeah, you can't have that. There's no chance you can have that. Maybe next turn. Not this turn, though. We're kind of winning the race, I think. You want to crack that fetch? Hell yeah. Trigger, trigger, trigger. I think Affinity makes it free. Right, but there's a High Noon in play. There's literally a High Noon in play, Chad. They're not eligible to cast that card. Oh, boy. This is tricky. They're at 17. If they have a fetch land, they can make 2 reach blockers, but I can tap 1 and I can rip 1 and tap 1. God, this is so tough. This is such a tricky spot. I mean, this is the easy part. Morphin. 5, 6. Yeah, easy part is attack. Because I'm not going to activate the temple this turn. Is there 11? 4, 5, 6. I mean, I have lethal. Washington plus High Noon. The problem is, I don't think I can do everything and pop the High Noon. This is really tough. I almost feel like I pass. Because I can't interact with the nursery, and I think I have to save the Flood Pits Drowner for the reach blockers. And just tank the forest hit, right? I guess I can't tank the forest hit if they have a fetch land. So maybe in that case I should Drowner main phase. Yeah, that's probably fine. Just so I can play a spell on their turn. I don't know if that's worth it, though. God, this is such a tricky spot. The nice thing is now I can go Seam Rip and activate High Noon. But it's not lethal if they have a fetch land. Oh, well, now they're just dead. Okay. That's a lot better for me. That's a lot better for me. I like that. It's a good thing that I held up this, it's a good thing I drowned main phase, I guess. Yeah. That answers that question. Problem has been solved. Pew, pew, pew. I could have just activated the temple, but I really wanted to get 2 High Noon wins there. In case you didn't hear the massively loud noise that it made when the prediction went up, it's time to get it twisted, folks. Schwamp. Schwamp. Go. Does Twin Flame work with kindred spells? If a triggered ability of another elemental you control triggers. Well, how are you getting a triggered ability of a spell? Because it only works with triggered abilities specifically. So what triggered ability of a spell? I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess we could look at Catharsis as like the elemental mirror breaker potentially. Because it does allow you to set up big OTKs. I could see that. That's not good. I don't like that. Well, don't kill me, I guess. Surely I'm not just dead this turn, right? Surely. Wait, so you're telling me I have to buy Catharsis now? That's the only elemental I didn't get. I bought the elementals, I have caverns, I bought the roaming thrones, I bought Sunderflux. Now you're still telling me that I need more cards. Wait, what? I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Well, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. Maybe they just don't have anything. They may not have a reef. They couldn't do... Yeah, I guess they couldn't go for it if they didn't have a reef. Or an avarice. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have a way to close. Should I not have played that Flood Pits Drowner? I'm realizing with the Innocence, maybe I should have held it. No, it's still probably right to play it. I mean, they definitely do it now, right? Yeah. They're at 15. Well, this is bad. So they definitely have Avarice, right? The unfortunate thing about Avarice is I can't no moralize it. Because if they play land 6, I can... If they don't play land 6, I can no moralize it. I have to do this, though, I think. Would have been nice if they left up Starting Town, for what it's worth, but... Would have been real nice if they left up Starting Town, huh? Thanks, Arena. Appreciate you. Stay classy, San Diego. Why did I have to flood bits? Well, I wanted to get in 4 damage and draw a card. Because next turn I get in 6, they go to 5. And then I can actually potentially kill them. Obviously, this line would have looked a little bit better if I had left up Normalize. Given the fact that I just died. But, you know. Don't talk about that. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, we win. We win, right? Yeah, we win. So I play this. What does it matter what land I play? I guess I should play... I don't know, Fountain, I guess? Doesn't really matter, right? Well, we win unless they have another Avarice. That's what we lose to. Surely they don't have a second copy of Avarice, right? Hold. Chad, hold. Hold. Deceit bounce. That would also do it, yes. So we have to dodge Deceit and Avarice. Holy shit, he actually did it. How often have you won a game with 0 cards in your library? That was fucking nice. You're not going to top that all day. There's no way you're going to top that. Clean. Clean. Every time, all the time in EDH. True. All right, Lantern good. Tishana's good. Stroke my ass. You guys want Rest in Peace against them? That was a play of the game right there. Pretty sure Avatar's Wrath is not good. I think I am going to play the Rip. Maybe this. How's that look? That's 60. The only card that I'm looking at in this sideboard that I kind of maybe want is the Elspeth. But I don't know what I would play the Elspeth over. Okay, what do you guys think about between Elspeth and Wan Shi Tong? Which one of these two? Elspeth might actually be better against them. Because they don't search... Well, I guess they have Avarice. If they kick Avarice, they can search their library. Yeah, how often are they searching with Avarice? I think Elspeth also does close the game faster, and it kills Doomsday and Deceit. I'm going to play Elspeth, actually. I think I like Elspeth better. I mean, I'm going to keep it, because I could just play Temple on 1, but... It's fucked up. God damn it. God, this is so awkward. I guess... I guess I can play Temple on turn 2, because I don't have a 2-drop now. Yeah. It's fucking Temple, man. Stupid Temple. In before draw voice. fine. Would that be better or worse as a Wanshi Tong here? Certainly better as a Wanshi Tong. Yep. At least we have Spider-Man covered, which is nice. If I Innocence, what am I worried about them casting? Not much. Let me cast Innocence. Like, Deceit would be kind of annoying, but if they Deceit me, it's like, they take Elspeth, I'm kind of just move on with my life. I don't care, but I have Soul Guide in play. I don't care about Spider-Man. I mean, they can trade for the Lancer to make a vanilla 4/4, but I'm pretty happy if they do that. I think that's like the best outcome for me is as far as what their turn is concerned. No. All right, even down. They do have a lot of cards in hand. So I am a little concerned, but... Pixie Sun Procurin. The thing about Pixie and Sun Procurin is you really want... Like, if you're planning on playing Pixie and Kieran, Pixie is probably a lot worse in this deck. At least Kieran has Flash. But the thing about those cards is you really want some card in your deck that you can take advantage of it proactively. Which is why almost all the time when you see Pixie decks, they have Kieran in them, or they have Talon in them. Right? But without like a good proactive thing to do with Pixie, it's like, it's not accomplishing that much. Alright, they're at 13. Do I just win the race if they go land Hardcast Doomsday? I don't know, but we're going to find out. I think I do. Oh no, they have Bitter Triumph? That's bad. Okay, never mind. They don't have Bitter. What do they have then? What do you have? Llama, thank you for the resub. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Oh, okay. Well. Just gave me a free token. I'll take it. They should have done that with the Elspeth ability on the stack, obviously. That's their whole turn? I like that. That's good news. How do I win the race with Reef? I'm going to be honest with you, Chief. I did not realize they had a Restless Reef. Good news is they didn't Doomsday us, so we don't have to worry about that. Unironically, a really good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn I have 7 mana. 4, 8, plus 5. Yeah, this is just lethal, right? Because we do this. They go to 9. Play this. Next turn, untap land hit for 4. They go to 5. Play this. Kill them. I have 7 mana. I guess they can block with Reef, but... that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, there goes my pressure. Shit. Do I crack it to kill the Harvester? Brother, you already know the card in my hand, it's Hallowed Fountain. What are we doing? They literally knew the card in my hand. Okay, sure. I'm at 18. What if my only way to win was pop High Noon and draw second High Noon? Because, yeah, obviously I can kill a Harvester and, like, tank a couple of refits, but am I really winning that game if I do that? I feel like I'm not. I don't think that's a winning line. I think we just have to hope to just knock the deck and draw a second High Noon. Yeah, I can redraw with Lantern. No! Well, okay. Maybe that plan is less good now. Huh. Now that we have more information, that sucks. Time for a new plan, I guess. Well, now I'll kill the Harvester. Now that they built two of them, I guess. If I draw the fourth one, I'm going to be really pissed off. I'm going to be really upset if I draw the fourth one. I mean, there's no way there'd be 3 in a row, right? It's just not possible. Eh. I do draw a card. Go. Go. I mean, if we can find creatures, that wasn't a terrible draw. If we can find some things to trigger the Innocence, but... Yeah, was it 25 lands? I mean, 25 lands kind of makes sense. 2 temples, 1 anchorage. And you have, like, the High Noons to use your extra mana on. I think 25 kind of makes sense. But it does feel like a lot of times, yeah. Shit. I forget, is there a Doomsday in their graveyard? I'm too lazy to look. There absolutely is. Well. That's bad. Alright, you win. I'm dead. I am dead. Is there any world where I want Avatar's Wrath against them? I can't imagine it being good. No. Yeah, probably fine. It's not awful. It's got a curve. I cast Intimidation Tactics. I was really hoping they would duress. Was that the one where he played, the Infect deck? That Infect deck was just, like, so ahead of its time. Unbelievably ahead of its time. Yeah, absolute masterpiece. Just, like, I don't even... I'm trying to think of a deck list. Like, there have certainly been more dominant decks in Pro Tour's history, but in terms of, like, like a perfect metagame call, it's hard to top that one. This sucks. I definitely don't want to Aang it, because they just get a free 5/5. Alright. I will let you choose one of my cards. Actually, I'm just going to play the other one. Why would I let them choose? I'd rather have the Aang in play. Because no matter which one they take, I'm going to play the other one. RG Spiders? What is RG Spiders? Was that the fucking giant trapdoor spider Ole Rade deck? Like, the worst deck to ever win a Pro Tour? Was that the one? That deck was so bad. Let me see if I can find it. Ole Rade Pro Tour Spiders. Yeah, man. Go after it. GR Spiders. Yeah, here it is. Look at this fucking deck list. I mean, it got to play Findorn Elves, which is nice. Giant Trapdoor Spider, 2/3 for 3. 3 tap, remove from the game target creature which doesn't have flying and is attacking you, and Giant Trapdoor Spider. Orcish Cannoneers, Storm Shaman, Woolly Spider, 5 mana 6/1 Shroud. Just like, oh my god. Perfect mana base, by the way. Beautiful mana base. You're at 13? I'm just going to do this. Maybe targeting Anchorage is better. That is interesting. It's really hard to know if it's good. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it with the thinking that if they have... I have Spider-Man covered, so in order for them to Doomsday me, they're going to have to hardcast. And if they... like, this makes it impossible for them to hardcast it without a discard spell. But it's not great if they have a discard spell. I like that. Yeah, that was Ole's deck. They had 2 of those? They're at 7? God, I feel like we're so close. I feel like we were so close. Well, I think they were asking about the deck that that is showed. Yeah, I don't know why they shocked that turn. That shock was kind of weird. Two, 3, 4, 5. What? What is this? Oh, because they wanted to gain life? Okay, I guess that's smart. +2. 2 life secured. I mean, they don't have a Doomsday in the graveyard. I think I'm just going to cycle this. I need to find some action. Okay, that counts as action. They're at 9. 3, 4, 5. This is going to be tight. It's going to be really close. I hope they just cast Demon here, but... Elemental. Sure. So I guess we stifle the Thoughtseize. Problem here is they still have a 5/5. The good news about this is they now don't know about the Disdainful Stroke. I mean, I guess that's kind of sus when I don't use the map token, but don't hover over that map. You ain't got to worry about that. They have another Deceit? Oh my god. It's the 3rd Deceit, too. That's kind of brutal. Oh well. I think I played this game pretty well. 11. Just dead on board. There's just no way I can win this game. I can, like, play defense and chump block with Anchorage, but I don't have an out, so... Damn. Yeah, the third Deceit, given the way that I played that, the third Deceit was so brutal there. I don't even know if this hand's good, but I have lands and spells. Well, Avatar's Wrath is a lot better against Land of War Elf. I feel like the Doomsday deck should be a decent matchup, but we got very, very RNG'd by that Cavern. That Cavern was brutal. Good God. I don't even know how good this Avatar's Wrath is going to be. I mean, it is really good with the High Noon, to be fair. Because I can just target the Stomping Ground. Ow. I do need to draw land 4. I really do need to draw land 4. At some point. Where are we sending Moxfield links? What is this? Azorius Flash. This is basically the same deck. I guess you have main deck of Johnny. Pretty close. I don't know if you want a main deck of Johnny, though. I think a Johnny is... It depends on what metagame you'd expect, right? Like, main deck of Johnny could be good if you expect a lot less Cub decks, but I can't imagine that card is good against Cub. A slightly better version. Did you go 9-1 at the Pro Tour? Yeah, I guess we'll do this. Now, if I draw a land, I can target the Haven. I ain't blocking. Alright, pray for me, chat. Untap land. So about those 25 lands that we talked about. About those 25 lands. I mean, the good news is they're not really doing anything. Like, they don't really have a payoff yet. So, this is maybe fine. They got nothing going on. We're not dead as long as they don't have Mightform Harmonizer. It's not great. Could be worse, you know. I block. I will declare a block. Surely this turn, right? That's good. Well, I gave myself a chance. Can't say I didn't do that. Okay, Gruul Landfall. Kind of want to try this Rest in Peace against Ice Till and Origins. Let's try it. This one too. What did we say was bad against them? Oh, the card draw. Yeah, we don't want the card draw against them. I'm also not... We can trim on Voice, maybe. Let's try that. Maybe I should have played Tidebinder? Maybe. What is this? I mean, it has lands and spells. I think it's fine. God, this hand just like... It just looks so medium. Which is a perfect hand for a keep. I think I'm in. What decks are you expecting to be popular in the qualifier weekend? Probably the same decks from the PT. I would guess. I think I have to pass here. Yeah, I can't afford to use 1 mana when I have a 2 mana card. Okay. Sure, dude. Sure, man. Yeah, all right. I guess I'll counter your gene fucking pollinator. How is this my life, man? How do I get owned this bad? All right, your turn. At least they probably don't have a good follow-up. Haha, nice tap land, bozo. Oh, great. That's good. That's good for me. Interesting. All right. Sure. Well... I guess it's your turn! This is not going well at all. This is going very, very poorly, I would say. I don't like what's happening to me. How many Cavern of Souls do you think are in their deck? It really can't be that many. Like 2 tops. Maybe even just a 1-of to tutor up with Vibrance. Honestly, it probably is a 1-of. But like 2 at the absolute max. Brother, this can't be that hard. Cast any of the spells in your hand, I can't beat any of them. You have 7 mana. Get fucked. Nice cavern, bozo. That's right. Exile target spell. See ya. In before 2nd Roboroid. Alright, you win. We've definitely been hitting the wrong side of variance these past couple of matches, though. For sure. We've definitely been getting RNG'd. Moon Shadow. It's an interesting draw. I think I'm actually going to lead with that. Because they probably have a kill spell. Yeah, like this. And then I can play voice next turn so that if they have a kill spell, that's their entire turn. It's moderately annoying. Dude, this song rips. 2015 song. The song still rips to this day. To this day. Maybe I just play Innocence first. Actually, I kind of like that. And then next turn I can go voice on my turn, flood pits on their turn. Yeah, let's do that. Mr. Streamer, why am I playing Blue-White Filth? Why is it Filth? It's not Control. I'm playing Blue-White Flash, man. It's a Flash deck. Why can't I play Flash? I don't even see a single counterspell in hand. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Isn't this opponent playing at the Super Bowl? I don't get it. Dust Bunny? I don't. What am I missing? Is there a joke there? I feel like there's a joke there, but I don't know the joke. Wait, is Bad Bunny playing the Super Bowl? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I get it. I didn't realize that Bad Bunny was the Super Bowl halftime show. Gotcha. It makes a lot more sense now. Bad Bunny and Green Day. Sorry, what? That's an interesting pairing. I really do appreciate how they're... Wait, why didn't they... Shouldn't they have discarded before attacks? I do love how they're discarding before even letting me go to blocks. Just to make sure that I know that I can't block. You know? I respect that. This is bad. It's all bad. I mean, at least they can't block. Dos. Ooh, okay, that gives me a chance. That definitely gives me a chance. Airbending Bloodghast is kind of funny. Why would they discard before attacks? Well, they could get back the Phoenix because they had mana open. But I guess it's just less damage. No, I don't watch the news. I try to distance myself as far away from the news as possible. I'm at 10? Wait, am I just dead? No, I go to 1. But then I just die next turn, right? Well, I guess I don't die next turn. So this and this, right? Go to 1. I mean, I don't know how the hell I'm getting out of this, but... I really don't know how I'm getting out of this. Your turn. So they play Phoenix, I Drowner it, attack. I mean, maybe this is doable, honestly. This might be doable. I don't think there's a way for me to keep Curiosity. As far as I could tell. Because if I block any of the non-3 power creatures, I just take lethal. Right. Yeah, that's big. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Go. I think we're going to win this game. Pretty sure I'm supposed to no-moralize this before they find land 5. Hold. Hold. Is this lethal? I think it's lethal. No, I have to let this resolve. Okay, now it's not lethal because I have to trade for the Bloodghast. Sure. Tap this. Hole. Okay, block. Yeah, that's fine. So now we go... Oh, they haven't played a land yet. They could play a land this turn to get the Bloodghast back. I'm gonna do this. Okay, Flame Wake is not untapping. They can't play a land? Well, they hadn't played a land that turn, right? Oh, I thought it was in their second main phase, my bad. I could have sworn it was in their second main phase. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 6, pop that. Yeah, we can play a tap land. Go. I think I'm gonna win this game. This is insane. Yes, that happens. Oh, well, was that bad? No, because I can just tap one, right? So I tap one, and then I can profitably block the other one, because I can still activate the temple here. Holy shit, I can't believe I won this game. That was insane. Wow, dude. Woo! Did not think I was going to win that game. Oh my goodness. Easy. Easy win. Easiest win of all time. I know, we did draw a lot of lands, too. Alright, Graveyard Hate, good. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. I didn't believe. I think Tidebinder is good against them, because it's good against Monument. Okay against Tursa, and it can turn off the Iron Shield too, which is nice. Wrath, good. Yeah, what about Clarion against Iron Shield Elf? Chat, can we not talk about stuff that isn't Magic related for now? Or like, just don't be weird. That's all I'm asking. Don't be weird. Cut voices, maybe? Yeah, this is probably a voice out type of matchup. Do it like this, maybe? Let's try that. Let's discuss Riftbound. Have they come out with a new wave of set 1 yet? Because I was thinking about getting into that game, but I was waiting until they came out with the second wave of the first set. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. It's already sold out. Oh no. Do you think set 2 is gonna sell out as fast as the first set did? I imagine it probably will. Kind of want to wait on the Lantern, but at the same time I don't because I have this High Noon. Yeah, I'll just play it. It's a little weird, but... Oh, set 2 is also already sold out. I don't know where Jose is. I need my daily Edison, I need my daily Edison... what's it called? My daily Edison ulties. I don't know where Jose is. Yep, that's fine. Yep. I can't wait for them to spend the red mana, can I? I don't think I can. Did I see that Mario is making a new TCG? I did not see that. It's kind of cool. Have they announced anything about it yet? Dursa! 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 Okay. Well, it's not entirely what I was looking for. Guess it is your turn. This might be an Aang on defense type of situation. That resolves, I think. Yep. 10. Kind of feels weird to put this thing on defense, but I think I have to. Isn't there already a game called Sorcery? There is, right? How about this? Not so sure about that attack. They do get a counter on Shadow, I guess, but... is that worth it? Getting frisky. That may have been a loose attack. So it might be better to hold. Okay, well. I guess it wasn't a loose attack. Keep? Probably fine. Draw land 3, please. Don't do this to me, deck. Don't do this to me. Dehydration. I drink a shit ton of water. It's definitely not that. I probably drink too much water. I don't even know if that's a thing, but if it ever is a thing, I probably do too much of it. Yeah, overhydration. That's what it is. I had a coffee this morning. See, this person didn't draw their 1 cavern, so that's good for me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Okay, I like this a lot more now. Can I let them, like, can I tap out this turn? I probably shouldn't. No, there's no way. There's no way. Maybe I have a headache because of my massive, giant, large brain. Maybe that's what it is. You know, you bring up a very, very valid point. You bring up an extremely valid point. Okay, GG's. Alright, well, Cage Enjoyer down. What do we board against Cage? This one seems good. That seems good. That seems good. That seems good. Okay, that's it. Board out some number of these cards, probably. I guess I could trim on some of this stuff, because I am boarding it a lot of 3s. Maybe like 1 of each could be good. This thing is expensive on the draw, and then... look at this, maybe? Let's try that. No, you know what? I'm gonna cut all the innocents and just keep in these ones. I'd rather have the interactive 3s. I mean, some people really, really do not like the cat. Opponent is a confirmed cat hater. The stupid temple, man. Every time you draw a hand that has Hallowed Fountain, Temple, Starting Town, it's kind of awkward. It's a little awkward. I mean, it's going to be fine here. I just sequence my lands in a different order. It's not a huge deal. Okay, well, now I'm dead. That's bad. Alright, pray for me. They definitely don't have a Roboroid. Might be worse. Huh. Hmm. Well, I sure hope I draw one of my 4 Avatar's Wraths. Because that is the only way I'm getting out of this game. Did it work? I'll get back to you next turn. It worked if there's an Avatar's Wrath on top of my deck. Otherwise, no, it didn't work. Sure, man. It's dead. It's dead. Okay, it didn't work. Well, at least these games are really close. Alright, well, let's go to game 3. I seem to have made the mistake of going second. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. You can't go first every time. You know, you really just can't go first every time. Sure. Guess this hand's fine. No sideboarding is a thing? Well, this is game 3. I already sideboarded for game 2. I'm not going to change anything. I think I sideboarded correctly. That's how fast that game 2 was. We played... The game took 2 minutes. Average length of a standard game. About 2 minutes. I know you're playing a 2-drop this turn. Don't care what it is. Maybe I shouldn't even cast that, honestly. Hold up Normalize maybe is better. Not sure. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. That's fine. That was a good draw. I seem, you seem. We all seem for ice. I seem? I don't know. Ice cream? There's something there, but... Do I bite the bullet and buy into pre-modern? Hell yes. You can buy the green-white Madness deck, which is... I don't know if that deck is good, but it won a challenge, and some people are still playing it. You can buy the entire white-green Madness deck for, like, less than $50. I know this because I just did it. And I have the entire deck sitting on my shelf. It's like, there is definitely a lot of pillars. If you want to play some of the reserve list cards, it's expensive. But you can also just play... you can play the gold border versions. And a lot of the gold border versions are affordable. Some tournaments also have proxies. I would recommend it. It's a lot of fun. At least I find it fun. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but... Okay. We will play under High Noon, whether you like it or not. Yeah, Lorwyn. Is there a gold border Lorwyn? I don't know if there is. Yeah, would have had to have top 8 at a world championship. Wait, hold on. I wonder if it's better for me to use the maps this turn to do this. 4, 5, 8. And then pop them next turn. I actually kind of like that. Yeah. Your turn. Yeah, I think this is good. And then I can start popping them next turn. Sure. Lorwyn is also reserveless too, isn't it? So. It's not bad either. No. I think I'm good on that. I don't really know what I am looking for. I said no! Honestly, Red Saurus. It's a 2-turn clock, buddy. You better watch out. Alright, your turn. Yeah, Red Source just ends the game. God forbid ever redundancy. Like, no, I'm good. I don't want it. I'm good. I'm all set. I still don't want it the second time you show it to me. The answer is still no. I can Duskrows my Aang. Okay, I would have preferred an oh, wait, they are dead. Right, what am I saying? They are dead. I'm stupid. Right. I forgot they were still dead. True!